Yeah, if I would start as the new VP of a manufacturing company, first I need to understand how the sustainability strategy of that company looks like and how it is tied into the overall organization's strategy. I need to understand what are the sustainability related goals and objectives, and if the company has already made some commitments. These commitments can be internally towards their investors, or maybe also external commitments that they have published in their sustainability report, like a net zero goal for a certain time in the future, net zero by 2045, something like that. So I need to understand the goals and objectives related to the sustainability of that company first. And then I also need to understand what has the journey been until now, what the company has in place in terms of roles, responsibilities, management structure, infrastructure, IT systems, established KPIs to get there, to achieve these goals and commitments. That's my basis. So I need to understand that basis. And most probably in a manufacturing company today, there is the necessity to do sustainability reporting related to CSRD, or if there is an investor-driven company, maybe also according to the greenhouse gas protocol, maybe they have also something like science-based targets already approved or have the plan to do that. So the next thing, I really want to understand what and if there are exact plans. So definite plans on who is going to work on what and what has to be delivered until when. Possibly the company has already done a corporate greenhouse gas accounting for the last 2, 3, 5 years, or even 10 years, focusing on the so-called scope 1, the direct emissions, and scope 2, the indirect emissions from the electricity or from the energy context. And if this is the case, then I identify what has been done in the context of scope 3 greenhouse gas accounting. And very often in manufacturing companies, 70 to 80% of the carbon footprint of the organization is coming from the supply chain. And so I may have established some calculations about that. I may even have established some data collections from a corporate perspective. But if I'm now in 2024 and I need to be net zero by 2040, 2045, I have a point in time where I need to go down to the product level, because I need to reduce the environmental footprint, the product carbon footprint of my products in order to achieve such goals, wherever they exactly are in the future. And that then brings me to the point to find out in my organization how far are the plans and what kind of experiences do already exist regarding life cycle assessment, regarding product carbon footprint, looking at selected products, not looking at a whole portfolio or doing that automatically. And having understood that, I need to put together a project team and also have fully clear what are the requirements from my customers and what do I need to deliver in terms of reporting, product specific, or in a corporate context in the future. Where am I today and where do I need to go? And with that overall in mind, I can set up a plan. I can set up the project team. I can start to talk to different suppliers, may it be for automated solutions, may it be for consultancy, to understand what do I want to have internally available in terms of know-how and resources, where do I want to rely on external resources in terms of expertise. And I need, as a sustainability VP, to very closely work with my digitalization colleagues, because sustainability at scale only works in collaboration between IT and sustainability. So it's a shared responsibility. And it's also important to learn what has the company done, maybe in other contexts, in this early stage, in these first 90 days.